And death.
What makes a show and movie good is not the score, or the sights, or the messages.
Be careful around oven!
It's characters. And you know what makes the characters good? The actors. Actors are performers that use their bodies, expressions, and voices to bring life to a character. Whether we like or don't like the characters, the execution that the actors bring to the character will always adore. Like Jonah Hill. Who doesn't like Jonah Hill? He's like a friend that you hate but love at the same time, along with having relatable and emotional moments with him, which is portrayed in The Wolf of Wall Street, Superbad, 21 Jump Street, and Megamind, his best role yet. Name one person that hates Titan. You can't. Same with Megamind, who's played by Will Ferrell, who plays roles of characters that we love, like the Elf, the CEO of Mattel, Curious George's dad, and President Business in the Lego movie. You know, the guy that was about to superglue Emmett, who's played by Chris Pratt, who also played Mario and Garfield and Star-Lord. Bars. Every time he's in an Avenger movie, the movie automatically becomes good. Even if it's bad, he's one of the biggest highlights. Actors bring out joy to the show or movie, whether it's their physical body movement or their voices. However, there's also actors that sometimes are hard to be taken seriously, like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Now, there's many people that don't like The Rock for many reasons, but my reason for not really liking Dwayne is how he's a joke. Movies where he's a cop or an agent or a buff guy, I can't find myself liking because of the amount of jokes made towards him. The memes that he brings to himself, I don't need to explain because y'all probably already know. He's like Vin Diesel but a jester. And not to say he has to be all manly at the time. There's a few roles I like where he's having fun, like in Moana or The Tooth Fairy or The Game Plan, and I guess both Jumanji movies, even though I don't like them. But when you have The Rock play a cop in Red Notice, and then a few months later, in the same year the movie's released, you have him in Fortnite giving us that stare, it makes it really hard for me to take him seriously in his roles, along with Ryan Reynolds. Any movie role he plays that isn't Deadpool, I don't like. It's not his acting that's the problem. It's more as if he's trying to be likable and be funny, which majority of the time never hits the target. You might as well play the role as Wade Wilson. But enough with male actors, let's talk about a few females, because they do just as good as the males, even though the director does them pretty raw, especially with Debbie Ryan. You probably know her to be cringy, you know, having weird stares and weird moments. Her acting career has been pretty much fucked up since the very start when she played a little girl in Barney and Friends. And since then, she's been playing roles where she's a frustrating brat or fat. The only roles that she plays that I consider to be good are in two shows. Jessie, where she plays Jessie, and The Suit Life on Deck, where she plays Bailey. Those are the only two roles where she's not a pain to deal with, and where she does a good job in her role as Jessie and Haley, even though Madly was better, even though I don't like the actor, Ashley Tisdale. If you watch my Disney video, which you definitely didn't, you'll know that I really hate Sharpay and Candace for the amount of times they make me want to buy a bunch of Barbies and break them. But just like Debbie, she didn't know she was signing up to be a whiny shit, even though she does a good job being one. And she does a good job playing some other roles for other shows and movies, like for example Debbie, where she's at her most relatable, Jodie in Scary Movie 5, and in A Bug's Life, where she plays a scout. Pretty sure no one cares, but you know, she does a good role. Not as good as a job as John Ratzenberger as P.T. Fled and all his other roles. I swear to God, my mood always brightens up whenever I hear his voice in the Pixar movie. Whether he's Ham, Mac, the construction worker, the abominable snowman, the underminer, I just seem to love it. Like, I love the guy. I would love to hug the guy. Why doesn't he have his own movie yet? And now that we're on the topic to voice actors, I think it's time that I mention Tara Strong. Now, Tara Strong does a good job as a voice actor, but that's not what I'm talking about. I want to talk about the character roles that she plays. I was first introduced to Tara Strong from Teen Titans Go. This thing can probably go for a majority of y'all. Playing a character that's emo and dark, that made me thought that's who Tara Strong was. But when I found out that she voiced Timmy Turner in The Fairy Oddparents, my mind exploded. Bruh, how do you go from this
No amount of therapy will ever make this moment okay.
to this?
Well, if I were you, I probably wouldn't be messing with it.
Where's the logic behind that? When I found out she had a voice role in Powerpuff Girls, The Boondocks, Rugrats, My Little Pony, like I thought you was emo. And get this, She's blonde. What the fuck? There's no way, bro. Like, there's no fucking way. There's no way. What? Bro, she dead has got me out tweaking now. Tara got some talent, but not as much talent as Pierce Coffin. Whether it's his body or his voice. I think Pierce Coffin is one of the greatest actors of all time because of one specific role that he plays that I find to be astonishing. What is that role, you may ask? The Minions. The amount of life that he brings to not only one minion, but probably hundreds of minions is incredible. Just sit down, put some earbuds on, and listen to this.
Boy? Akala na Papoy? No. Papoy. Ah, Papoy.
Name one person that can do it just like him. Actually, don't answer that. There's no... I just showed you examples why he's one of the greatest. Let's just get to the conclusion. Actors are what make a movie or a show enjoyable and watchable. Whether the character or the story or the movie is bad, the actors will somehow find a way for us to enjoy it. With that being said, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy. Have a great day and tomorrow. I love you and bye.